Hello there! Was that enough energy for you? If it wasn't, I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, people can read, right? So you must have read the title. If you didn't, episode 2, the Pop-Tarts. Yes, indeed you did hear that right. Pop-Tarts. I recently had a bunch of thoughts about Pop-Tarts. Naturally, I think, you have thoughts about Pop-Tarts. It's Monday. What better day to show your thoughts than Monday? If you didn't see where I was going there, that's the best sound effect for any occasion. Unless you're somewhere where you can't do that, then don't do that, then do a more civilized noise. Like this. I'm aware you could still see me in the corner. Wasn't really that effective. But to go with the flow. Yes, Pop-Tarts. I like Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts are cool. I mean, I don't like the ingredients. Ingredients aren't too healthy. Some of you may start a war with each other saying, oh, but Pop-Tarts are healthy. Oh, Pop-Tarts are this, Pop-Tarts are that, Pop-Tarts. But you know, I don't like them. You don't have to not like Pop-Tarts because, yeah. I just feel that Pop-Tarts have too many flavors or types. Or if you can't taste, sense. But if you can't taste, you can't smell. I'm confusing myself too much today. Not that I've already confused myself enough today. I really haven't. It's never too much confusion. Pop-Tarts. You know, should you toast them or should you not? I feel like toasting something that's meant to have a long shelf life will just set on fire because of all the chemistry and chemicals could explode into detrimental flames, and then they set stuff on fire. And you don't want fire, cause then you'll get into some bad relations with the firemen. Not good. So I feel like if you don't toast them, you'll be better off. Firemen will be better off. Cause would you want to be a fireman attending to a fire caused by a Pop-Tart? So, I mean, if you don't toast them, you can just eat them on the street. But if you toast them, you have to get the toaster. First you need a toaster. Then you need a plate. Catch all of your crumbs that could get set on fire. I know that was an exaggeration. Please excuse me for, you also need hands. If you don't have hands, get a bionic arm. Because it'll look way cooler if you're eating your Pop-Tarts with a bionic arm. But Krista, if you have a bionic arm, wouldn't that mean the parts in the arm could set the Pop-Tart crumb on fire? Concerned citizen, you are absolutely right. I mean, I really don't think you're right because setting a Pop-Tart crumb on fire is highly unlikely. Most you could get a lighter, burn it to crisp. There's a bug, the fly. Isn't it great when there's just a fly and then it annoys me and then I'm swatting my arm everywhere? No, I'm just flailing my arm into the abyss, hoping to catch a fly, but I'll never catch it. If I just shook the camera device equipment thing, it's because, funny story, completely doesn't relate to Pop-Tarts. My finger is over here pushing the button on and off, stopping the recording. I have this piece of equipment on some books for leverage, so you're not at this angle, because this angle is not pleasant. I took the time to put this piece of equipment on some books. And as I was flailing my arm, trying to catch the fly that was gonna fly away and not come back to me, and not to return home, it's home. It's already home. Well, there's a shaking, went to this arm, the buttons, and the sound effect for everything, including Pop-Tarts. Now I felt the need to talk about Pop-Tart commercials. You know, they're animated, so I guess they're funny at times. Then there's that other one where I think the Pop-Tarts were at a talent show. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. I think they were at a talent show. And then there was the Pop-Tarts. Oh yes, I remember now. I remember all of it now. There were four. There were four. I meant to say 4 or 3, but I got ahead of myself and I said 4. So there were either 3 or 4 Pop-Tarts that were being announced for the winner of a talent show. Pretty harmless. And then as the Pop-Tart on the stage with the microphone at the podium was about to announce the winner, it was some type of animal or person sitting next to the Pop-Tarts, the 4 or 3, and ate them. Yes, all of the Pop-Tart commercials end in the Pop-Tarts being eaten. I guess it proves a point. Pop-Tarts are great. You should eat Pop-Tarts. They're great. Look, the animations in the commercials want to eat them. Why wouldn't you?
That's not how it always works.
I got startled by that close-up of my mouth. Is it good for you? And the commercials, they're funny at times, but other times they're just brutal. I mean, if you think about the actual commercials as a whole, they're creepy. I mean, it's this thing eating the living food. First of all, how is the food living? Second of all, how is the food able to talk? Third of all, why is the food in a situation where it could be easily torn apart and eaten and slaughtered to bits? Well, there you have it, folks. I don't know if I like Pop-Tarts. I don't know if I don't like them. I got no problem with them. I mean, it's the food, not nutritious. If there's anyone out there who strongly disagrees with me, keep that to yourself. In conclusion, Pop-Tarts, don't toast them in a toaster, and the commercials are better than some of the non-convincing commercials I see. And just as like a late apology, I'm sorry I didn't do a Monday Thoughts last Monday, but being as I am a kid that wants to have fun. If that was copyrighted, I sincerely apologize. Madonna, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that, don't sue me. But I am a child. I'm not 18, I know I look so old, right? I don't. The oldest I've ever been mistaken for was 15. Because I'm apparently like an average 15-year-old height. You call 5 feet 6 inches and a half like average 15-year-old height? That strayed from Pop-Tarts. Really long conclusion / outro slang, whatever. Anyways, Pop-Tart commercials, they're good. Pop-Tarts, they taste good. I know they won't do good for my health. But you know, oh my gosh, I just remembered what I was talking about. So last Monday, I went out trick-or-treating. Because, sorry. It was because I was trick-or-treating and being a kid and enjoying my life and having fun with time. And then I also had to do homework, you know, homework, that stuff you do when you get home from school and you gotta do that. And I did homework, I went trick-or-treating, I did some extra math because this was YOLO. If you didn't understand what I said before, I said YOLO. And then I was stressing out because I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't give the people Monday thoughts. They didn't know my thoughts about something. Then I just said, you know what, I'll make it extra good today. Just like a Pop-Tart. Pop-Tarts are cool. My thoughts on Pop-Tarts. That strayed from Pop-Tarts too much. And if you... I'm choking on stuff, I don't know. And if you don't like that it strays too much, don't watch it. If you don't like what I'm doing, don't watch it. Because I am not reaching out from the camera and forcing you to watch it. And you may or may not heard a kind of loud thud. That was my elbow hitting the table. I just hit my elbow against the table again because I'm invincible. I'm Spider-Man. Did you know that this means I love you in sign language? Because this is I, this is L. L starts love. Stay there. I love you.